So I got a call from my brother and he wanted me to build him a gaming PC, but he only wanted to pay $700 or $800. So let's get to it. So my vision with his gaming computer is that it needs to be powerful enough for gaming, games like Fortnite, Call of Duty. It needs to have some future upgradability, and it has to fit within the price range, $700 to $800. So let me tell you a little bit about the components that I picked out for this build. Alright, so I decided early on we're going full AMD for the system. So we got this Gigabyte B550 AM4. With the CPU we're getting, he'll have some better ones to upgrade to if he wants to, so that was good enough for me. We're getting this Gigabyte board, $95. For the CPU, I decided to go with a Ryzen 5 5500. This one's got 6 cores, 12 threads. This should be perfectly powerful enough to play everything that he wants to play at 1080p. For the RAM, we got 16 gigs DDR4, 3200 megahertz. Not much else to say about that. We got a nice and fast 1TB NVMe SSD by Crucial. And for his case, I knew I wanted to get an NZXT case because I had never built in one and I've seen how nice they are to build in. So I went with this H5 Flow. For his power supply, I went with this 750 watt by Corsair, semi-modular. I got this just so if he ever wants to get a better CPU or a better GPU, this power supply will definitely be able to drive it. I didn't really think we needed an AIO to cool that Ryzen 5 5500, so we just went with this Cooler Master Hyper 212. The temperatures with this should be totally fine. And now we have come to our last but absolutely not least component of the build. I decided to do some eBay scavenging for this one, and I found a $200 Demon Edition version of the RX 6600 XT. This will pair very nicely with our Ryzen 5 5500, and it should make this system a gaming beast. So let's see how it does. I've never built an NZXT case before, so I'm actually very excited. If I really like this, I might end up buying one for myself because I hate my PC case. Now I'll say this PC turned out to be very, very sexy. I was actually very proud of myself because this thing is a gaming beast. I tested it and I'm going to show you guys some of the figures because this thing is good. And for only $750, and that includes the fans that I gifted him as a PC welcome home gift. Starting with GTA 5, as one would hope, this game is running very nicely since it is about 200 years old at this point. We're getting about 100 to 120 frames per second. It kind of fluctuates between 100 and 120. And yeah, I don't have much else to say about that. It's GTA 5. One would hope it would play on this. If it didn't, we would have a big problem. Fortnite! Don't mind the connection issues we're having here. He is using Wi-Fi because he just doesn't have Ethernet available. So Fortnite's doing very good. Again, 100 to 120 frames per second, and this is on high settings. This is running very nicely. Very amazing Fortnite experience, which is important because my brother plays a lot of Fortnite, as do I. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is running very respectably at ultra settings. We're getting about 80 to 90 frames per second. And my brother doesn't play a lot of this, but I do, so I wanted to test it just for the fucking shits and giggles. Last game we're going to play is Red Dead Redemption 2. We're running at about 60 frames per second on ultra settings, which is acceptable to me. If you need some more frames, you can lower the settings a little bit, but this is very playable and it looks really nice. My brother doesn't play this either, but I do, so again, shits and giggles, you already know. Alright, thanks for watching that PC build, guys. Now I gotta decide if I want to keep or throw away all the boxes, because I mean, they're just cool to have a lot of boxes. I'm a box hoarder myself. Anyway, have a great day. Thank you for watching.